Hola a todos, amigos, chicos y compañeros y bienvenidos a un episodio nuevo de la entrevista con la gente que sabes. Hoy vamos a entrevistar a un escritor muy famoso en el mundo y también en los países hispanohablantes. Señoras y señores, de 100 años de soledad, el señor Gabriel García Márquez. Hello and welcome back to the interview with the people you know. Sorry for the technical difficulty in the beginning. The tapes for our show on Telemundo about Spanish literature got mixed up with this. This is our third episode, and I think it's enough.
Yes.
Is it? So, continuing with our interviews, today we are joined by young poetess Sylvia Plath. Now, Mrs. Plath is a little shy, and we have to expect very, very short answers. Mrs. Plath, welcome to the show.
Hi.
So, for the first question, what do you think of ovens?
I don't understand.
You don't understand ovens?
No, I don't understand your question.
Oh, I thought you didn't understand ovens on account of you put your head in one, like, hey, there's a gas pipe over here.
You're a terrible person.
I know. So, next question. Regarding your poetry, are you depressed?
Yes?
That was without hesitation. Do you need help?
No.
Okay. Do you like chocolates?
Yes.
Here's a chocolate. We'll be back after this message.
Are you tired of the compulsive behavior of a teenager in your vicinity? You can't wait for a certain teenager to go through puberty? We present to you JD Salinger's Puberty Boosters. Sold in packages, these boosters contain everything a teenager needs to become an adult in no time, ranging from profanity to traumatic events to testosterone dosage and to something else that you know exactly what it is. You have everything at once. Visit our website now, and with every purchase, win a stinky copy of The Catcher in the Rye.
We are back with Mrs. Plath. I wanted to ask you about the bell jar.
Okay.
You are like one of these authors who only have one work, like Emily Bronte and Emily Bronte. How does it feel to express yourself in just one work?
I would say it's the lived experience mostly. If you see, most of these authors are popular because they write from the heart and not for money. And it's about sharing your experience to be at peace with yourself.
Wow, you just talked more than you had talked in the entire episode. Next question. What do you think of the modern era?
Pain.
Okay, that was fast. And we are back. Our first figure, and it all goes to hell in a handbasket. What are we doing? Next question. What do you think of Ted Hughes? Hello again. Unfortunately, Mrs. Plath won't be here to finish the episode, and we have some time left. So we decided to do something feminist. Here's to tell you about the 4 waves of feminism, our accountant. I will be eating a bag of peanuts whilst.
Okay, so the first wave of feminism started in 1848, and it was about the right to vote with Elizabeth Stanton and Lucretia Mott in New York, and it generally ended in 1920s. The second wave of feminism was in 1963 till the 80s, and it was about challenging the traditional gender roles for women. And we have it with the book of Betty Friedan, published with the name of Feminine Mystique. In the 1990s, individuality of women and female sex was discussed in this wave, and they say it ended by the turn of the millennium. The fourth wave is now. It started in 2017 with the movement of Me Too, #MeToo movement, where women were talking about sexual harassment, violence against women, and equal rights.
Thank you, accountant. I hope you have learned all those waves. It was a little different today. We see you again in 2 weeks if nothing happened. We leave you today by a poem called A Song on the End of the World by Czesław Miłosz. Good night.
On the day the world ends, a bee circles a clover. A fisherman mends a glimmering net. Happy purposes jump in the sea. By the rainspout young sparrows are playing, and the snake is gold-skinned, as it should always be. On the day the world ends, women walk through the fields under their umbrellas. A drunkard grows sleepy at the edge of a lawn. Vegetable peddlers shout in the street, and a yellow-sailed boat comes near the island. The voice of a violin lasts in the air and leads to a starry night. And those who expected lightning and thunder are disappointed. And those who expected signs and archangels' trumps do not believe it is happening now. As long as the sun and the moon are above, as long as a bumblebee visits a rose, as long as a rosy infant is born, no one believes it is happening now. Only a white-haired old man, who would be a prophet, yet is not a prophet, for he is too much busy, repeats while he binds his tomatoes, "There will be no other end of the world. There will be no other end of the world."
Hello and welcome back to the interview with the people you know. Sorry for the technical difficulty in the beginning. The tapes for our show on Telemundo about Spanish literature got mixed up with this. Hello and welcome. And I think it's enough. No, but yes. Hello and welcome back to the interview with the people you know. Sorry for the technical difficulty.
Yeah.
What do you think of Ted Hughes?